It's Tuesday. That means it's time for a Thoughts on Things video blog post that I post on my websites and on social media. And today, I want to talk about what I'm thinking about. There's a lot going on in our culture right now, a lot of things happening, a lot of societal issues that need to be addressed. We've just come through a pandemic. Now there is racial tension and upheaval. And I don't necessarily feel qualified to speak to the complexities of those issues, but I think we can all pretty much agree that there needs to be a change. Things need to change. Now, on the subject of change, I do feel qualified, and so I've been thinking in terms of the key components necessary for successful and sustainable change because that's what I do. I train individuals, leaders of companies, organizations, and teams how to make successful and sustainable change. Today, I want to focus on one of those components. It's the component of awareness. Now, I know we can have a duh response to that, but that doesn't mean it isn't important. Awareness is where it all begins. There are important components, but this is the first one. If we're unaware of the need for a change, we're certainly not going to make the change. It is also important for us to understand there are levels of awareness. Let me share on those. The first level of awareness is the simple recognition of the need for a change. We acknowledge change needs to occur. Things should not stay the way they are. This needs to change. I think most of us can be in agreement that we see that. We've hit that level of awareness. But if we just stay there, just the simple acknowledgement of the need, we really will never see successful and sustainable change occur. We need to move beyond the simple recognition to a second level of awareness. And that is an understanding of why the change matters. Why is it important? But not just in general. Why does it matter to me? That's just a basic concept of humanity. Until something matters to us personally, we don't change. Now, with the right threat and pressure, we can comply, but we won't really change. And the moment that there's a release of that pressure or threat, then we just go back to what we were doing. So if we really want to see true change, we need this second level of awareness to occur. We need to understand why this change matters and why it matters to me. If we don't get to that level, we'll never move to the all-important third level, which is having a desire to actually invest in effort and time and energy to make this change happen. So we need to have that understanding. I think this is where a lot of people might be right now in our society. They recognize that there's the need for a change. Now we need to understand why it's important, why it matters, and why it matters to us. That's essential. Now, our experiences shape our perspective on things. So if we've had positive experiences in a given area of life, that shapes our experience. If we've had negative experiences, then that shapes our perspective. As a society, if we want to understand why the change matters, we're going to have to push past what our own experience is and try to understand on a deeper level. Hear from others what their experiences are, share our experiences, and come to an understanding of what's really happening. And then we can move to that third and vital stage of awareness where the desire is there. We're now motivated to invest our time and our energy and our effort for seeing the change occur. And while I don't feel really qualified to speak to all the complexities of the societal issues we face, when it comes to successful and sustainable change, I feel I have something to say. There are multiple components for that change to occur, but they all begin with awareness. Hopefully that's helpful for you today. Where are you on the awareness scale? The recognition and acknowledgement of a need, understanding of why it's important and why this change should matter to you, and the desire to actually see the change occur. Hope you find that helpful. I'll talk to you again soon.
Disruptions are inevitable. Being prepared is a choice. Is your team ready for the next disruption? We can help.